Happy blessed Sunday. I have to get my hair. I have to go and curl my hair. Well, the side of my hair, whatever. Make it look presentable for tonight. So happy blessed Sunday. I got the days of the week right. Oh, God is so good. Giving God thanks again for another day He has given to us. And giving God thanks for health and strength and keeping food on our table, keeping our bills paid, making a way out of no way, watching over our loved ones, and giving us traveling grace as we go to and from our destination on this day. Just thanking Him for all His goodness, mercy, and favor. The Karate King Imperia. Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I don't know what city you're in, but over here it's in the noon time. So good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my right now live. I put in the title, Deal with Your Issues, Deal with Your Issues, okay? I'm not really actually talking about R. Kelly today. Sorry, unfortunately, I'm not. It was something else I wanted to talk about. Um, being attacked on a comment, on a post, whatever. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this content. Well, actually, I don't know. This YouTuber, this woman, this Nigerian girl, her name is Cora Abidi. She is a dancer or whatever. And this woman comes on YouTube. Are you watching the Fast and the Furious? Oh yeah, Bruce Lee. Oh yeah, I remember back in the days watching Bruce Lee flicks. Used to love me some kung fu flicks back in the days when I was young and I'm not a kid again, okay? But back to what I was saying, I just didn't want to talk about R. Kelly right now. I'm just gonna, try to, in a kind of way, it's kind of like a R. Kelly thing, because it's around topics, around things that he is dealing with right now in cases of being a predator and sex deviant and all that other stuff. And oh boy, how else can I put it? The stuff that they just say and everything involving women of abuse, women that being violated, women being, the abusers being their husbands, their boyfriends, their lovers, or whatever. But all I'm saying here is that I just came across a YouTuber and she's a young woman from her country, Nigeria, and I'm very familiar with the Nigerian culture. I have borrowed a lot from that culture when I was married myself to a Nigerian man many, 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 many years ago when I was a young woman. But some of the things that I've learned and I was taught through that culture and everything was some things that I was able to put to pieces of my life to help me, as understanding myself as a black Western woman in the United States of America in our culture. Okay, so anyway, just talking about this chick Cora. Okay, she's supposed to be this Nigerian, the princess dancer, whatever she is, but she was married. She's in an interracial marriage, cultural marriage, whatever. So she's married this chiropractic doctor and he's white and she met him in China. They was dating for I don't know how many years they were dating, but then they got married. They had been married. I don't know how many long they've been married, but they had this happy couple type of so-called YouTube channel going on, like things they shared about their life together or being an interracial couple and her cultural life, whatever, with him. And then what happens is that the man, actually, the white man that she's married to, and I really hate to say white man because I'm trying to choose character over color anyway as I talk in this video. So the thing is that she let me go over things. She ends up her and her husband end up after they had their second child, which is an infant or whatever, that the second child, right after her giving birth to the second child, because they got two daughters, biracial children, biracial, intercultural children. Would I'm gonna say that, and she actually shows scenes of her going into contractions and labor and everything of her pregnancy. And yeah, he was there. So the next thing you know, what happens is that she has this baby, and I think maybe out of 2 months after she gave birth to the baby, he kicks her out. Okay, so she got to find a new place to stay with her and her two young children, her and the children. He kicks her and the children out. I don't know really what's going on in their marriage. I don't really know what's going on between behind the scene of their marriage or whatever like that. I don't know all the details, but I only know the things that I've seen on social media and on YouTube. Now, how I came across her video is a woman, another older woman was just saying to some of her to her followers that, come on, this woman is scamming. They scamming you. She came and she told you her husband kicked her out, and she trying to get him on some child abuse or whatever. I don't really know really what kind of agreement her and her husband had for her to be in the United States. Because from what I understand, he brought her not from her country or anything. He met her in China. He met this Nigerian woman and this young woman in China. She's a dancer. She had a job out there. Now he's saying she did have a job, but he told her she shouldn't have to work after having the children, just to be a stay-at-home mom, whatever, whatever. But she's this dancer, right? And I'm like saying, I'm looking at her, I'm listening to his testimony. He don't seem too wrapped too tight himself. He seem a little, not too smart up here, but he's supposed to be like a chiropractor, right? And then I'm looking at the children that they had together. And the baby was very young. The baby look every split an image like this man, okay? Like this man, she spit this man right out of her. Like he spit this baby right out of his mouth. Okay. The baby looked just like him. Nose, everything looked like him, like him and everything, because he's white. This is their biracial child they had together. So this Nigerian woman, young woman or whatever like that, every time she goes on and she do videos or whatever, I'm going to put her video, I'm going to put a link out about her video and everything. So she's wearing like these skimpy bathing suits and clothes. And every time I see her, she's jiggling and, doing all kind of, like, to me, provocative dancing. I would say provocative. She's wearing, she just had a baby. Of course her boo booms and she's young, her boom boom, she's a dancer and everything. But her fucking outfits will be skimpy. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep it real. She just looks real to me like she's selling sex on social media. Like she's out here trying to promote. I mean, she's a dancer. I understand she's a dancer. She got two young children, but I just find her behavior sort of kind of inappropriate to be a mother with young children, and then her husband's out here saying things about her, that how she cheated and how she has a venereal disease and how, she slept with other men, and then he also felt that the children weren't his. He can't say the children ain't his because the youngest one, the baby, of course, looked just like him, just light skinned, whatever. The baby looked just mixture of black. Baby don't even look black. Okay, the baby looked like him. Okay, like him, exactly like him. Now the first child looks like to me Cora, but if anybody, I don't see none of his genes, none of his features, and nothing in the first child because she looks more like Cora, but she could be, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the one he's questioning because I know it ain't the second child because the first child looked just like him. All right, looked like he spit that baby right on out of his mouth. But the first child is the one I'm guess he's talking about that he's questioning that she did have some kind of extramarital affair on him. She was cheating on him, whatever, whatever. So anyway, getting to this story, I'm like saying, wow, the first child and everything, always in the camera while her mother's in her little skimpy clothes, little skimpy outfits. This lady was walking around in a bikini bathing suit. I'm talking about a spaghetti string bikini bathing suit, no cover up on, no nothing, just out here to me practically nude. Okay. Yes, she's a dancer. She's a pretty good dancer. She has a great body. I'll give her that. But I'm just like saying all of this stuff about her behavior and the way she's parading around and doing things. To me, something ain't right about her. Her story about, oh, I kept quiet. Justin stole my her husband name is Justin, by the way. Supposed to stole money from her account, like $5,000. After he kicked her out the house, she had to find another place to stay. Da 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 da. But if you ever go and check her videos out, I let you use your own discretion. Use your own honest opinion. Use your own what you see. Like she's saying these things about her husband. She's saying all these bad things that he stole the money from her. From what's come to find out, the money that was supposed to he stole was money that she accidentally put in his account. And of course, somebody sees some money in their account and they come from their spouse. Of course, you're going to be like, hey, the money belongs to me. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like her behavior and her conduct around social media, and she out here got these followers and people sending her money and gifts and all this other stuff. You just got to be careful. People be scamming. She want to share things about her life. That's fine, but still in all, I'm looking at those young children that she have. I'm seeing her behavior and I'm looking at this is social media. And of course, people on social media, you got to be very careful. And especially the way this woman is dressing. And I'm trying to pull, and I try to say things like bring some awareness, like, women are going missing, stalked, raped, killed, maybe. And even, they going missing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this going on today in today's world. So you got to be careful, whether this social media or not. You don't know what kind of crazy, depraved, sick-minded person is out there. And she got her children on in these videos with her, both of them. Not just her, but he does too. And sometimes I'm like saying, wouldn't you want to try to keep your children safe? And aren't you supposed to be like watching out for and things surrounding them? But she just walking around freely like this. And I say this about women that do stuff like this on social media and they have their children around this stuff. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you in here nudity. That's the other day I looked at a video of her. She in this red spaghetti strap bikini on in the kitchen, just woke up from breakfast. She don't look tidy. She don't look clean. I'm sorry. She just looked very, uncivilized. Like she not used to no freedom and she just going buck wild. Here on, and I try to pull her coat. Some of her, I guess, followers, they came in and attacked me in a post. I told them, fuck your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing some awareness here. It's fuck your feelings. That's what's wrong with some of y'all. Y'all end up dead somewhere. Then y'all want to call rape and everything. But this is what the fuck you advertising. You got a fucking bikini on and shit, and you got these sick, perverted fucking mind men around, and then you got your fucking little girl in the damn videos with you, and you're doing all of this shit, and then out here got people following you and asking for money and shit like that. Yeah, you a fucking whore. You a fucking prostitute. Ain't nobody stupid out here. Come on. But the reason I'm saying this is because I'm just bringing some awareness because I know her videos has been hitting the internet, is all over Facebook. Other people came and pointed out some shit that she's doing. She's a Nigerian girl, married to some white men. And that's going on a lot. A lot of them doing that. They coming over there to this country. They getting married to white men, I guess for status. I don't know what the fuck they doing. They doing these videos. They trying to change. They bleaching their skin. They putting all these damn bleach makeup on to make them look lighter and trying to look like certain celebrities and everything else like that. They got motherfucking issues. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep it real. I love the skin I'm in. Give a fuck what nobody say. Okay, this is mine. This is me. This is God's beautiful creation here. This is his masterpiece. Fuck what the world got to say. This is all God's work here. Okay. And I love it. But they be doing some and I was just like saying, damn, put some motherfucking clothes on. I mean, I understand you want to cook in the kitchen. You want to share with your fans or your followers and everything about your life, but you don't have to be exposing all your shit out there. And I'm not only just talking about, I'm just using her in this conversation, but there's a whole lot of fucking women out here. They advertising, they selling these kind of body enhancements and things to get their stomach to be flat, and they wearing certain clothes, they advertising and everything, and they got all that shit out there. But then they want to come out here and talking about you know, rape and women being sexual, sex crimes on women. They want to talk about this shit. But look at the shit they put out here. You dress sex, you get sex. And that's the way I feel it. Don't expect me to be fighting to protect these type of women because they brought this fucking attention to themselves. And even some of them, they put their children out here and put their children on these social media, on social media. I don't even put my own fucking husband on social media because he don't want to be on social media. And I also do that to protect my happiness and my heart. I'm not supposed to even be on this motherfucking YouTube shit. But I wanted to come out here and have a voice and to help fight against the injustice done to Robert Sylvester Kelly over these lying so-called women. And I don't even want to talk about them because I just don't want to get into all of that. But I'm just saying, people put out here certain things that they draw attention to themselves of what they do. You don't have to show people your tutu. She had her legs spread open all up by the pool. She went outside. She did a video to show people some dance move complications, whatever. And she had on this bikini, yellow, whatever, some bathing suit or whatever at the pool at her condo out there where she live at, I think somewhere over there on the West Coast in California somewhere. And she got on this little bodysuit, bathing suit and everything. And then I see this woman, oh, I forgot she does belly dancing. So then she puts on, she says, oh, I forgot my skirt to wear to do my belly dancing. Goes back into her condo, barely fucking with anything on, not even a cover up. You coming out of a pool, you going in a building, in a condo, in a fucking elevator. You don't know what could have met you there. And you wearing a damn skimpy ass fucking little bathing suit. Look like your underwear. Barely nothing on. You can see boobs, and half of her boobs, she full breasted or whatever, and half her boobs are coming out the fucking bathing suit. And I had something to say about it. And I just wanted to bring awareness about it because it's just fucking disgusting. But I am going. And then bringing your marital problems and shit like that on social media. Come on. Everything shouldn't have to be in the public. Everything about your privacy of your life should not have to be in the public. Deal with your motherfucking issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. She got on that skimpy ass bathing suit, skimpy clothes. Every time you see her, she in the. I understand the weather might be. Oh, let's not forget one video I saw her. She going out for her birthday to celebrate, and she got on her dress. She got the kids in the stroller and everything, and she got twerking her ass up to the camera and everything. And you can see barely she ain't got no motherfucking panties on, or if she did, she had on a thong. She looked fucking disgusting. But these are the kind of women that come out and say, men, go after the celebrity men, go after high profile celebrity men, go after whoever and say that they raped them. When they putting that shit out there. And there are real victims out there now. Real women out there that just minding their own business, trying to be modest, trying to dress in a decent way. These modern fucking women today are disgusting. Well, not me. I'm still a traditional woman. Okay, I'm still traditional. I ain't nowhere changing from being traditional to a modern day woman because these women today, those modern women. I'm talking about the modern women. They out of control. They are definitely out of control. That's why I said I don't believe in vigilanteism. It's sad that I can't, sympathize with some of the other real victims out there for their sexual crimes against them because we got those kind of women out the way who's in the way of those women. These are the kind of women you should be mad at. These are the kind of women you with your rape stories or whatever you going through or whatever. These are the kind of women you need to come for. For real, for real. Because these are the kind of women that put shit out there for these things to happen to you. For real. You shouldn't even have to go after the men. You need to go after these type of women. Because to me, she's selfish, self-centered. She's ignorant. Okay? She's just a Jezebel. She's manipulative. She's just the one who brings all the problems to our marriage, to our children. She's the one who's doing this. The ones out there that's out there being skimpy, don't give a shoot about what they wear. Talk about, oh, I could live my life. No, boo-boo. You got to take other people's feelings about certain things into consideration. Same way I feel about the women that come up in the church. You don't know what that woman is struggling with her marriage. You got to wear some shit like that up in the church. You don't know what this couple is going through to try to bring some kind of, fix the problems going on in their marriage, and it might be some infidelity, or it might be some adultery in this adultery going on. You don't know what that is, sex addiction going on with her husband, or maybe even with her. But as a woman, okay, you should be modest. You should learn how to humble yourself and stand up for the other women, so you can protect things from in their marriage as well, and their happiness. You gotta wear that shit up in church, where this woman is coming there to hear her and her husband, or maybe a family or whatever, and they gotta come to church to fix some of the things going on in their marriage, and they gotta see you walking up in there looking like Jezebel. And then the same about this young girl, and I'm gonna share her video. Okay, I'm gonna share. Hey Crystal, how you doing, boo boo? Yeah. If anything, they need to be going after these type of women. Put some motherfucking clothes on. You on fucking social media with your fucking young children, babies and shit, destroying them. If you wanted to be free with your body and do all of that shit, because the last I checked in the Bible, when you get married, your body only supposed to belong to your husband. And even now that y'all separated or whatever, y'all still going through the petition of the divorce and all of that stuff, the paperwork of the divorce. But you ain't divorced, bitch. Put some motherfucking clothes on. And you got two young children. You just had a baby about 3 months ago. You out here with all your shit out on social media. And we fighting this shit against men that's supposed to have raped women. And I'm in this fucking fight for Robert Sylvester Kelly about this bullshit too. Because these women, they fucking did this to themselves. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel sorry for these bitches. I just don't. Because it's getting out of control, and they not taking no accountability for what the fuck they did. They out here advertising, over sexually advertising shit. This bitch ain't performing. She out here raising a family, and she out here nude and shit. She ain't no baby. She know what the fuck she doing. Deal with your motherfucking issues, man. I don't mean to be on a Sunday morning cursing on Sunday afternoon or making Sunday this kind of way for me, but I was just so fed up when people came in my comment section and started attacking me. I was like, when somebody try to tell y'all something to bring awareness, you're mad. But then I don't want to see another goddamn feed come up about these women who were killed by their boyfriends or whatever. I just don't give a fuck no more. Because I'm just like this. I'm like, hey, it happened because they brought that attention to their damn self. They knew the motherfucker was crazy. And you don't have 3 kids, 3 different baby fucking daddies. That says about you. And I'm supposed to be out there fighting against crimes against women. Some of these women brought that shit to themselves. And God let it happen, allowed it to happen because that's what they asked for. They didn't want to hear what God had to say. But I'm going to share her video. Her name is Cora Abidi or some shit like Obadi. And she married to a white man. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to use this as a race thing. I'm always saying character over color. Those 2 beautiful little innocent children. And me, that I work with kids, I am mandated to report child abuse. And to me, what she's doing is child abuse. The 3-year-old, the toddler she has, that little girl should be in preschool. At least half a day. At least half a day. That's abuse. Now I'm calling it out. Let's see how the system gonna work with it. Just like they said, oh, nobody ever told, oh, this, that, and the other, my story, and nobody ever heard my story, that nobody cares about the fucking black girl. Get the fuck out of here. Black girl need to care about her damn self, doing ratchet shit like that on social media with your children. around your kids? What happened to the mothers today? They're not even raising their kids right. And it was this one comment that I saw that this man, and I wish I took his comment. Sometimes I come across some interesting things that some people share in the comment section. That's why sometimes instead of looking at the video, I'm listening, but I'm not listening. I'm reading the comments. Because some people give you some good insight. Some people give you some good feedback. And they share their own good senses around certain conversations. And this one man, he made a very good statement because there was a video I went on, and this woman, she worked for women that had been um murdered and killed by their boyfriends, victims, domestic violence, whatever. She does videos like that. So somebody made a statement about why men don't stick around and do what they supposed to do for their family and their children. And then this man came back and said, you know why? Because some of us don't want to go through the damn hula hoops. We don't want to deal with the ratchet shit. We don't want to deal with nobody having to tell us, you know, how when I could come and see my motherfucking child. So sometimes we just leave. We just leave. Okay? Leave. Some men just leave. And if some of the things like I seen, like I used to watch Tommy Sotomayor, I could agree, but when he was, it's just so painful. Some of the things he was saying, I would get offended by it. But then when you look really deep into it, he's speaking the truth about some of these ratchet ass black mothers, children, and everything. Deal with your motherfucking issues. Okay? Deal with it. Don't make it bad for the ones who are out here at least trying to do what's right. Because those are the ones who's being overshadowed by the ones who's doing the fucked up shit out here. Those are the ones. Messing up their children. Those are the ones. And those are the ones who need to be held accountable. I'm sorry. Because so many, I read every day, a woman going missing, a woman stalked, raped, whatever. And look at the women that's out there that's promoting and who are recruiting and who are putting that stuff out here in the universe, and who's bringing that stuff into the world that we're supposed to try to make a better world to live in and do what God assigned us to do while we're here. Those are the ones. So instead of putting all your time and coming and attacking R. Kelly with your rape stories or whatever, you want to go after your assailants or whoever, you want to put it all on R. Kelly, go after those women that you see on the social media that's doing shit like this. That's who you need to go after. If you really want to bring justice and everything against sex crimes and men that are out there doing stuff like this to women, and you really want to empower women, that's where you need to direct your focus to. Redirect your focus to. Go to these kind of women on social media, acting ratchet like this, dressing like this and everything, and put that energy into them. Put some sense into their motherfucking head about what they're causing through their reaction, through their action. What they're doing to hurt other women. Those old cop women, I'm talking to you. If you want to stop sex crimes against women, you need to direct your problems, your issues, and everything else over to the women out there that's acting like that. So your voices can be heard. And that your justice, for your justice, empower those women. Don't go after the ones who's out here trying to do the right thing. Because we not out here doing shit like that to bring that type of attention to us. But those are the ones who are. Those are the ones who are. So you need to go to them and empower them and try to get them right. And then we all can get there together. So with that being said, I gotta get ready. I gotta go curl my hair, for to get ready for this to go to this 75th birthday party. I just wanted to just come and share that. But I will be sharing a lot of videos on this Cora. So y'all can come for her. Okay? So y'all can come for her. Because those are the ones that they set up in these little places to go in and say they got raped and they was raped. And then on top of that, exploitation on young children, you know, because she got a little kids on video with her while she out there dressing nude and doing all the shit she doing and on her YouTube channel and on over there on Facebook. Okay, so you can agree or disagree. It's up to you. And I love Mama Holla because she did what she had to do to hold it down for better days for her family. And she's still here telling the story. 96 years old and still kicking strong. She on her sick bed, but God still got her here. And she's a living testimony. How she loved her abusive, how she, not, I wouldn't even say that, how she survived her abuse and how she kept it and held it down. Even when he left her and stuff, she still loved unconditionally. When we talk about love, we talk about love. Mm, love don't come easy. Love is a battlefield. Sometimes you're not going to always get the best of love, but we use that love thing too loosely. If something come our way, we ready to jump ship, get it out of the way, whatever, whatever. Sometimes love ain't going to be so kind. Okay? And I'm just going to leave it on that because I got to get out of here. But I may come back with y'all in the evening, depending on how I feel. I might be a little tired. My husband ain't going with me. I invited my sister to go along with me. I don't know if she's going to go. She hasn't reached back to me yet. But anyway, I just probably me going alone. And I'm going to try to get out at a decent time to get back home and get ready for work tomorrow. So you all be blessed. Have a happy Sunday. I just wanted to just talk about this. Women, deal with your issues. And then on top of that, God loves you, and so do I. Peace.